Hello VC, here to do a quick video. Been a while since I've made a video. Been around, been watching some. I've missed a lot of videos. I'm trying to get caught up, but I'm falling behind on them. There's so many out there right now, and I know there's some contests going on, and I've got in on a few of them. Some of them I hadn't had a chance to make videos for, and don't know that I'm going to get to make very many more videos anytime soon, but I'm going to try. So if I haven't entered your your contest yet, hang on, I may make it, hopefully. If not, I apologize, but I want to support all you guys' channels. Y'all all do such a great job. Not sure if you can hear it in the background.
The way you walk.
We're listening to some of the Animals on tour.
And you're talking that talk. You knocking me out.
Bobby Gass been playing a lot of Eric Burden lately on his channel, and man, it just really got me into that. And I tell you, this is the only Animals record I have. So, and as a matter of fact, I just picked this one up a couple of weeks ago. So, and the only other Animals I had was a 45 of House of the Rising Sun, and then a couple of songs on some comp records. But glad to pick this one up. Glad to get this. Picked up a couple of jazz. Ahmad Jamal at the Pershing. Real good jazz. Man, I was impressed with this. I've heard you guys mention him on some of your channels. And so I saw this and grabbed it. And man, I was glad to get it. Very good. Very good. Picked up some Dave Brubeck at the Oberlin. This one's kind of a neat one. Well, no, I'm sorry, wrong one. But this is on Fantasy label. The next one I was wanting to... I got that one for 12 cents. Got this one for 12 cents. Dave Brubeck at College of the Pacific on red vinyl. So I was really stoked to get that one on Fantasy label. Another Dave Brubeck for 12 cents. Greatest hits. I couldn't believe my luck. This was at a thrift store, and they had, when I was there, the records are normally 50 cents to $1, and they were doing a big changeover, and everything was 75% off on their records. And so I got them for 12 cents. I couldn't believe my luck on that. Another one I've picked up lately. Didn't have this one. Elvis, Guitar Man. I think this was a Capitol. No, that's RCA. RCA label. Glad to get that one to add to my Elvis group. Steve, and I'm probably going to butcher his last name, Cropper, or maybe Cropper. He was part of Booker T and the MGs, so the Stax record label house band. Steve was part of that group, and if you notice, gold stamp promo. So that was super cool to pick that up. I don't know. This didn't live up to what I was expecting. It's okay, but I was expecting a little more. I don't know why, but I was expecting some more of that Booker T type stuff, or he played on Otis Redding's Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, and Sam and Dave's I forgot the name of the song. My mind just went blank. And ended up playing with the Blues Brothers. But anyway, I was hoping a little more bluesier type stuff than what was on here, but you know, it's okay. Jigsaw, picked that up today. Our library had a sale going on for 25 cents, so picked up this one. The only song I knew off here, and I haven't listened to it yet, was Sky High. Typical 70s rock pop music. A while back I picked up this one, Journey, In the Beginning, Gatefold 2-record set. Cool inner sleeve there, or gatefold I mean. This is a comp of their first records that's pre Steve Perry. Neil Schon was doing a lot of the singing on this one. And here lately I have been on a Randy Bachman kick. And so I picked these up lately. Guess Who? Canned Wheat. Like the Guess Who. Of course, Bachman Turner Overdrive number 2. This one's has Taken Care of Business on it. That's the big one off of here. And Let It Ride, that's on there. Bachman Turner Overdrive Head On. I had this one back in the day. It's a gatefold. With C.F. Turner, Rob Bachman, and I forgot the other guy's name. Anyway, this was designed so that you could pull it apart on the seam and you'd have a poster. Back in the day I had this and I had it ripped open for the poster, but not going to do that on this one. It does have the original inner sleeve, custom inner sleeve, so glad to have that. Picked this one up today. Bachman Turner Overdrive, Not Fragile. Gatefold. Roll On Down the Highway. Sledgehammer. Both of those are good ones. Thought I had something else. Oh. I had some freebies given to me here a while back. And I'll just show them to you. See what you think. See if I was dumb for even taking them. The reason I got them from free was at an estate sale. And I was looking at some records. And on the back porch, they had these records that were under a shelf. And I went to grab one out to see what it was. And they were all wet. And so I asked them, I said, hey, what do y'all want to do for these records? I said, I'm not about to pay, your prices for them, what you've got the other ones listed for. And the albums themselves are in great condition. I mean, near mint. I mean, they're VG++ near mint. But the covers are shot because, like I said, they got wet. And here's the first one. For all you sci-fi fans out there, Leonard Nimoy, Mr. Spock's Music from Outer Space. And as you can see, look at that. It is wet. You can tell it got wet. As soon as I got home, I pulled them out, started drying them with a hairdryer. But the records are in great shape. I mean, I was super impressed with the records themselves. Original inner sleeves. This one, the sleeve was shot on it. And by all things, where I got these 12-cent records, I found this one too, but the record was shot. So I Frankensteined them. William Shatner. What is it? The Transformed Man. So glad to get that. That's kind of a neat find. All of these are for you sci-fi people out there. Leonard Nimoy, The Way I Feel. Look at that, you can see. Whew, look at that cover. Wet. But the vinyl is in excellent shape. Excellent shape. I don't know. Maybe I should take them out and keep them separate from the covers. I've been keeping a watch on them, and so far I hadn't seen any mold. There's one record did have a little mold starting to come up on it, and I cleaned it real good. And since then, I haven't seen any try to come up on any of them. Another Leonard Nimoy, two sides of Leonard Nimoy. Now here's a couple of soundtracks. See if y'all remember these guys. Space 1999 with Martin Landau. Like I said, covers, you can tell they've been wet, but the records are in super shape. These next two were actually pretty decent. These weren't as bad as the others. Music from Battlestar Galactica by the Electric Moog Orchestra. So it's not the official soundtrack, but if you can't have the official one, with that one, you get the original Battlestar Galactica. Lauren Green. But you can see the end of that. You can see it got wet, but it's not near as bad as those other ones. So, glad to. I don't know. Tell me what you think about those, especially those sci-fi. I don't know. Should I trash them? Should I trash the covers? And just look for newer, some better ones, or just go with it. And then if I happen to stumble across some, then get them. That's probably what I'm going to do. Upgrade the covers at some point. But I tell you, I was really glad and happy to get those. Especially the Bachman Turner Overdrive. Man, I have been into Randy Bachman lately, and it has just been so cool listening to those. I did not do Black Friday, Record Store Day. The only store around here that participates in it, they've got a deal where if you go in and get a record, you can only buy one record at a time that's a Record Store Day release. It doesn't matter if you've got 5 different artists, you can only buy one record that's a Record Store Day release at a time. And then you got to go to the back of the line and stand in line and hopefully get another one. So I didn't mess with it. I'm going to try to get over there hopefully tomorrow or the next day and maybe see what's left over. See if there's anything I'm interested in. I don't know that there is, but who knows? We'll find out. Been enjoying your videos on what y'all have picked up, and y'all have a good rest of your week, and I'll be watching. Y'all have a great one. Bye.